Hey, stunning people. My name is Beane, and welcome to the Salt Lick Sessions. Our next artist grew up in Georgia, but she's visiting us today during Grammy Week in Los Angeles. She's promoting her second album, Quitter, but she's anything but. This is Katelyn Tarver.
Why you look so sad? The tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too. When the night falls on you, don't know what to do. Nothing you confess can make me love you less. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. So if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. Hey, what you gotta hide? I get angry too. Yeah, I'm a lot like you. When you're standing at the crossroads, don't know which path to choose. Let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you.
Hey, Katelyn.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me. This is so fun.
You sound beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're our
Thanks
early
so
session
much.
today.
I'm your early session today, so that should be noted.
Right.
That should be like in the description.
In the YouTube
By
description.
the way, this was first thing in the morning.
We can make that happen.
Just, in case I don't hit a note or two.
Nah, you don't need the disclaimer. You sounded beautiful. It's a
Thank
great
you.
way to kick off the session in LA.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
But you said that you're on Central Time.
Right. I was like on Central Time for the past few days, so I kind of got like a leg up, and my body clock is like 2 hours ahead. So,
body clock.
But you're giving me away.
Yeah?
I was supposed to
Sorry.
be like, this is early for me. It was really hard to get up.
No, it's true. It's true. Well, where are you from?
I'm from Georgia originally.
From Georgia.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what was the music scene like growing up in Georgia?
I mean, it was wow. No, I grew up in a really small town,
Okay.
like in the South, like near Savannah, like an hour outside of it. So there wasn't much of a music scene, but like my mom was a singer, and she would sing in like church and around the house and local kind of events, which I definitely took in and wanted to do as well, and would sing with my mom sometimes. And yeah, so there was that kind of influence. But other than that, I mean, not a ton around me to kind of look at.
Right.
You know?
You had to create it yourself.
I guess so.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of a grassroots Georgia music
That's
scene.
right. A little bit of a, rags to riches story.
Good. Who were some of the artists and the songs that you remember your mom playing for you growing up?
I mean, my mom would play a lot of like gospel music growing up, and then I kind of got into middle school, and I was like, I want to listen to the radio. I want to be cool, and so it was like peak kind of like early 2000s pop. So I was obsessed with like Britney and Christina and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and
Oh, yes.
Jessica Simpson. That whole era, I just was like obsessed with it. But I also kind of still had the gospel influence, and then my dad would listen to like James Taylor and Carole King and kind of like really good songwriters, and so I kind of got that influence, and so I liked John Mayer and Taylor Swift, and I don't know, I kind of got like a mix of all that stuff, and I feel like I can kind of hear a little bit of all those things sometimes, like
in your own writing?
yeah, I don't know, I mean, I'm always trying to track it down, but
Right.
but yeah, I don't know. I just love songwriters, I think. in
Totally.
general. Yeah.
And so what would you say out of the people that you just listed, who would you condense into your like biggest inspirations with your own writing? You're a great writer.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very good.
No, I mean, it's hard. I feel like I've taken like, I write a lot about kind of like life and complexity and emotion, and so I don't know quite where that comes. I mean, I guess there's like the like Taylor Swift or John Mayer, or like the songwriting, kind of writing about things that are happening to you or things that you're seeing. And but I don't know, maybe like Carole King or James Taylor, they write about that stuff too. I don't know. Like it's I try not to like think too much about where it comes from, and just try to like write about what I feel like I need to hear, kind of on my journey in life.
Totally.
And that seems to kind of be a nice guide for me. I don't know.
And what have you found like in your own vulnerability there? How have you found community in that with other people?
Well, I mean, it's always nice when someone comes up to me and say they connected with the song, because it's like, oh, thank God. Because it can feel...
I'm not a crazy person. Yeah.
It can feel very exposing to sort of put yourself out there. But it feels all worth it when someone, like a fan or someone, comes up to me and it's just like, oh, you said something in a way that I really needed to hear, or that made sense for me, or made this feeling that I had. Like you articulated it's early, articulated it in a way that I couldn't myself, or something. And those are like the really rewarding moments, and kind of like inspire me to kind of keep digging deeper, even though sometimes I'm like, why do I just like put myself on blast all the time in my songs?
Right.
But yeah.
You seem like somebody who's very humble.
Oh.
Which, yeah.
Thank you.
There's
Got
like
you fooled.
Yeah. Got you fooled. I'm the best. I'm the best in the West.
I'm the best. No.
No, you seem very humble, and so I'm kind of like curious about like, is it very surprising for you when people come up and they're like, "I love the way you said this"? Like,
Yes. Yeah, it is, because I think I never, like, for me, like I said before, I grew up listening to pop music kind of like in this era where, I don't know, like a lot of the female artists I was taking in, it was more so about the performance and the like spectacle of it. And I was like, oh, I want to do something like that. Like, I love being on stage. I love singing. I didn't know if I had it in me to be like a real songwriter. And so I've always been more intimidated by that side of it all, but like kind of like kept jumping in even when I was scared. And so to get to a point now where I feel like more comfortable calling myself a writer and a songwriter, it's really nice to, and yeah, it is a little surprising when someone's like, wow, you're a great writer. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I don't know if I really believe that yet.
the imposter syndrome of it all.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that ever
I hear that.
fully goes away, but it's really, it means a lot to me. Yeah.
Well, if it means anything for me, I couldn't differentiate between your cover and your original.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
In a great
really
way.
nice. Thank
It's just
you.
like, yeah, I think that I love when people come in and their original is out of caliber, that it's like, I can't tell which one is the famous song.
Aw,
Because they're both
yeah,
just so wonderful.
I love that song, and I chose it because I do feel like it's like lyrically fits nicely with, I don't know, kind of my style of songwriting, and I really like that song.
Totally.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Thank
it was brilliant.
you.
Well, what do we have to look forward to from Katelyn? What are you excited about?
My album Quitter, my second album is out.
Yay, amazing. Congrats.
Thank you. So that's just, I'm kind of just promoting these songs, letting them sort of be out in the world and find who they're supposed to find, I guess. And I'm just going to keep making music, I guess.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting all good things for
Thank
Quitter.
you.
I'm so glad that you were able to come in today.
Thank you so much. This
Talk
was
to
so
me.
fun.
Yay. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're working on it.
Yes,
We're trying to
no,
create vibes.
You guys got a great thing going here.
Thank
okay?
you. It's the candles, really.
It's really the candles.
It's the candles.
It's really the candles.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad
nothing
we
without my
figured that
candles.
out.
Yeah.
It's giving you a nice glow.
Thank you.
It's really
Thank you so much. Thank you
it's
so
really
much.
great.
No, it's
But
great to meet you. I'm
thank
going to
you
give you
so
a
much.
squeeze. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thanks
It's
for
great to
having
meet
me.
you.
Pack up all your stuff, turn the TV off, leave the key up on the shelf. Time to go outside, put the pain aside. You can't criticize every version of yourself. I've been the bad guy, and I've been the sunshine. Took me this long to discover all the things I regret and the things I like best. Can't have one without the other. All my favorite nights and things I learned to hide, they can both exist in me. It used to scare me, but when it's said and done, I'm the only one who can really set me free. I had it mapped out, but life pulled the rug out. Took me this long to discover all the things I regret and the things I like best. Can't have one without the other. All the things I regret and the things I like best. All the bridges I've burned and the ones I can mend. Yeah, wherever I've been and whatever comes next. Can't have one without the other. Can't have one without the other.
Hey, stunning people. Thank you for watching and supporting us artists. The #1 way you can help is to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.